The future of most businesses lies in their ability to deliver well-designed services to clients. These services must be requested and tracked by the clients themselves using service portals. Successful organizations have already included services as an integral part of their products. A way of differentiating yourself from the competition is by offering new value. By using a service management platform with the delivery of products can help create a new relationship between organizations and its clients. The client interacts with the organization via a self-service portal.
A large part of the economy is in the service sector. Today, services are everywhere. Given the number of different services, and taking into account the complexity of delivering services, it is helpful to describe what services are not. A large part of the economy is in the service sector. Today, services are everywhere. Given the number of different services, and taking into account the complexity of delivering services, it is helpful to describe what services are not. Services are not tangible. Services have no physical form, they cannot be physically touched. They cannot be seen before purchase, or taken home after the purchase. Many services require people to communicate with each other. The service requires a person to be involved and use his or her knowledge to deliver the service. The challenge is to find ways to create tangible manifestations and representations that communicate the value of the service to the client. Services are not separable from consumption. Production and consumption of services mostly occur at the same time. Supplying a service cannot be separated from the consumption of that service by the client. The service management platform offers possibilities for clients to request and track the delivery of a service. Services cannot be stored because they do not have a physical form. However, clients expect services to be accessible most, if not all of the time. Services cannot be owned. Most services are used on the spot. Nobody can take services home. Most services are not transported or exportable. Services are used rather than owned. Nobody can own a massage, for example. Services are complex experiences. Services happen over time and across several client touchpoints. Unlike tangible products, no two service delivery experiences are alike. Clients perceive the quality of the delivered service on many different levels.
We are surrounded by services every day. You ask the accountant to prepare your tax return, request an increase in the broadband received from the telecommunications supplier, request a contract from your lawyer, etc. Services have been around for centuries, and there are many examples of how the industry increased their competitive position by delivering services to customers. The service economy is booming. Service industries increased their share of the world economy during the past 2 decades. The service economy is the dominant part of the economy in most developed countries. Technology enables services. A change in technology resulted in the Industrial Revolution. It changed the way companies worked and offered many new possibilities. The Internet, telecommunications, computers, and wireless devices again open up many possibilities. All these new technologies work as service enablers. Services can be provided in new ways. Banking, for example, is now possible via the Internet or mobile phone. New services can be offered, such as broadband, for example. There are unlimited opportunities in creating service systems that offer value in new ways. Self-service portals are one of those technologies that enable organizations to offer better services to their customers. Clients are complicated. They have individual needs and expectations that cannot be standardized. Depending on context and situation, every client has different needs even for the same service. The mechanics of client behavior play a much bigger role in information chains, and they do in supply chains, especially in services, where clients are directly involved in the process. This is why it is getting increasingly harder to estimate or guess what any one person wants. By providing a customer with a solution where he or she can request a service whenever they want and from any device they want, helps to bridge the gap between the internal operations of the organization and the services delivered to the customer.
Service providers are struggling to meet the demands of clients. Now more than ever, clients expect a variety of services from a single provider, and they want to be able to access their services from anywhere and anytime. To meet this demand, many service providers are evolving by implementing a service management platform. This is known as SMP. The SMP supports a service provider to deliver any service to any client by leveraging a common, multi-service fulfillment platform. This enables service providers to more rapidly and profitably deliver an array of innovative business services and provide a client experience that attracts and retains these clients. In Collaborator, the service management platform consists of 4 areas. The first component is the operating procedures. This is an exhaustive list of activities that an organization performs to deliver the expected service to its clients. The operating procedure consists of activities that need to be performed by human resources to deliver the service to the customer. This area of the service delivery platform controls the internal operations of the organization. The delivery structure consists of a number of teams that can perform the activities in the operating procedure. The service delivery structure includes the team members that participate in performing the activities. The business service catalog is the link between the services offered to the client and the internal operating procedures. Therefore, the way an organization defines the service offering to the customer does not influence the way that organization performs the internal operations. This way each customer may feel that the organization offers service that suits their needs. Each client has a set of business services that the client expects. The client may request any of those business services from a self-service portal. He or she can monitor the fulfillment of that business service request in the same portal. When a client has requested a business service, a case to deliver that business service is opened. The case contains all the required activities to deliver the service to the client. In conclusion, the solution has been developed for organizations that offer services to their customers. These services must include activities that can only be done by human resources and requires collaboration with the consumer to deliver that service. The organizations can easily establish an online portal whereby all its stakeholders can interact. There are no denying that this approach is here to stay. For more information, please do not hesitate to contact us on www.be.co.za.